Today our topic is the Stoic secret to building discipline. Discipline is one of the most important qualities we can develop in life. It helps us achieve our goals, stay focused, and overcome challenges. But discipline is not easy. It requires effort, consistency, and a strong mindset. This is where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can help. Stoicism teaches us how to build discipline by focusing on what we can control, accepting what we cannot, and training our minds to stay calm and strong no matter what happens. Let's explore how Stoic principles can help us develop the discipline we need to live a better life. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is a philosophy that started in ancient Greece and was later practiced by Romans. It was developed by thinkers like Zeno, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. The main idea of Stoicism is to focus on what is within our control and let go of what is not. This simple idea has the power to change how we live our lives. When we focus on what we can control, we stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. This helps us build discipline because we direct our efforts toward meaningful actions instead of distractions. One of the key Stoic principles is to accept that we cannot control everything. Life is full of uncertainty. We cannot control the weather, other people's actions, or many of the events that happen around us. But we can control how we respond to these things. For example, if someone is rude to us, we cannot control their behavior, but we can control how we react. We can choose to stay calm and not let their words affect us. This is discipline. It's about mastering our emotions and actions, even when things are difficult. The Stoics believed that by practicing acceptance, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and focus on what truly matters. Another important Stoic principle is to practice self-control. Self-control is the foundation of discipline. Without it, we give in to our impulses and lose sight of our goals. The Stoics taught that we should train ourselves to resist temptations and stay committed to our values. For example, if we want to eat healthier, we must resist the urge to eat junk food. If we want to be more productive, we must resist the urge to procrastinate. This is not easy, but it gets easier with practice. The Stoics compared self-control to a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. By practicing small acts of self-control every day, we can build the discipline we need to achieve bigger goals. Stoicism also teaches us to embrace discomfort. Many of us avoid discomfort because it feels unpleasant. We prefer to stay in our comfort zones where things are easy and familiar. But the Stoics believe that discomfort is necessary for growth. By facing challenges and pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones, we become stronger and more resilient. For example, if we want to get fit, we must be willing to exercise even when it's hard. If we want to learn a new skill, we must be willing to make mistakes and keep trying. The Stoics call this voluntary hardship. It means choosing to do difficult things on purpose to build our strength and character. By embracing discomfort, we train ourselves to handle life's challenges with discipline and courage. Another Stoic secret to building discipline is to focus on the present moment. Many of us get distracted by regrets about the past or worries about the future. But the Stoics believe that the only moment we truly have is the present. By focusing on what we can do right now, we can take action and make progress. For example, if we want to write a book, we should focus on writing one page at a time instead of thinking about how long it will take to finish. If we want to save money, we should focus on making small savings today instead of worrying about how much we need in the future. The Stoics called this living in the moment. It helps us stay focused and disciplined because we are not overwhelmed by the big picture. We take small, consistent steps toward our goals, and over time these steps add up to big results. Stoicism also teaches us to set clear goals and align our actions with our values. Discipline is easier when we know what we are working toward. The Stoics believe that we should live a life of purpose and meaning. This means setting goals that reflect our values and working toward them every day. For example, if we value health, we should set goals like exercising regularly and eating nutritious food. If we value learning, we should set goals like reading books or taking courses. When our actions are aligned with our values, we feel motivated and committed. This makes it easier to stay disciplined because we are working towards something that matters to us. Another important Stoic principle is to practice gratitude. Gratitude helps us stay focused on what we have instead of what we lack. When we are grateful, we feel content and satisfied. This reduces the desire for unnecessary things and helps us stay disciplined. For example, if we are grateful for the food we have, we are less likely to overeat or waste food. If we are grateful for our time, we are more likely to use it wisely instead of wasting it on distractions. The Stoics believed that gratitude is a powerful tool for building discipline because it helps us appreciate what we already have and stay focused on what truly matters. Stoicism also teaches us to learn from failure. Failure is a natural part of life, and it can be a great teacher. Instead of being discouraged by failure, the Stoics believe that we should use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. For example, if we fail to stick to a diet, we can analyze what went wrong and make a better plan for next time. If we fail to meet a deadline, we can identify the distractions that cause the delay and work on improving our focus. By learning from failure, we become more disciplined because we are constantly improving and adapting. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to practice patience. Discipline is not something that happens overnight. It takes time and effort to build. The Stoics believed that we should be patient with ourselves and trust the process. For example, if we are trying to develop a new habit, we should not expect to be perfect right away. It's normal to make mistakes and struggle at first. The important thing is to keep trying and not give up. With time and practice, our discipline will grow stronger. In conclusion, Stoicism offers many valuable lessons for building discipline. By focusing on what we can control, practicing self-control, embracing discomfort, living in the present moment, setting clear goals, practicing gratitude, learning from failure, and being patient, we can develop the discipline we need to achieve our goals and live a better life. Discipline is not easy, but with the help of Stoic principles it becomes more manageable. Remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Over time, you will see the results of your efforts and become the disciplined person you want to be.